Alright, well, that last thing was a steaming pile of shit. But anyways, we're gonna be doing this again. And this time I'm just gonna kind of freelance and do little practice things like eyes or little texture patterns and stuff like that while we just kind of bum around and chat or whatever. I may be taking some suggestions if people actually come to watch, and I don't know what to do next or something, but we'll see how it goes. Welcome to the Oron Host Club. So, yeah, I don't know. I had some extra time on my hands before we started this thing. Anyways, zoom on out and get started on something else here. Don't know what yet. I think we're going to start out with an eye. That's generally pretty simple. I don't know what brush I have here. Program I'm using here, for anyone who's curious, is called My Paint. It's a free program. It's a little buggy sometimes, but as someone with a crappy laptop that regularly runs buggy, I've not really had too many problems with it. Only thing that might bother you, I have not figured out the layers function, and a couple of these little random features don't work that well. But being someone who draws kind of like a traditional artist, it doesn't bother me. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll just, do our own thing here.
Oh, sorry. I just had to adjust the mic.
It's okay.
Okay.
It sucks, though. The last stream, it was working fine. Now it's running a little slow. I think it's the sharing through Discord thing. I am not the one streaming this. So,
I mean, it seems. Let's see. I'm gonna check the stream to see how
no, I mean the program itself on my desktop
Oh, okay.
lags a little sometimes. Because I guess I've kind of had it open a while prior to this, so it does that sometimes. It is what it is.
Yeah.
What it is, you don't know how to live with what it is.
I was thinking of a different song called "It Is What It Is."
Oh.
Yeah. Not the version I was thinking. Ow.
Not the Jonathan
Let's
Davis
see.
one.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So Daniel was talking about that song cover that he was working that you two are working on.
Well, to be specific, he's the one singing it. I was just editing the audio.
No, I know. It's his vocals, and you're like editing the instrumentation.
Yeah. Well, editing. Well, yeah, editing his vocals and the instrumental together. I'm not really changing the instrumental in any way, just making sure the vocals sync up properly.
Okay. And is the instrumental like from the original artist, or is it like made by a fan, or?
I don't know. He just sent it to me.
Because I don't know. I don't really know the rules to like if like people making music covers on YouTube. Like, yeah, there are people that put like this, in the description that I don't own the song or anything. Go support the original artist. I don't know if you guys plan on doing the same thing. Once it's done and uploaded.
Well, if it's an instrumental, the worst you'll get is a copyright claim. And since you're using it for a cover, like putting your voice over it, that's. I think like a fair use copyright dispute would be likely accepted. If not, whatever. It's not like we need we need to make any money off of it.
Yeah, no, we are. Yeah, most of the not really a monetized channel last time we talked about it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I forgot I'm
And
using
even
the
then,
Blender
monetizing your
Paint.
channel is pretty much useless unless you have 10,000 subscribers. I think that's the amount of money, not amount of subscribers you need to make money with monetization. And even then, YouTube monetization like doesn't make you a lot. It doesn't make you a lot of money. A lot of like the bigger name YouTubers, they have brand deals. Like they'll advertise.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, I know about that.
yeah, they'll make advertisements for different companies who pay them to do so because they know people are gonna see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, I know that Daniel, I think he once talked about like, possibly like making money uh off of YouTube maybe. I mean, I'm not saying these are exact words. I'm just saying, it you know, the it could be possible in the future where this could be like a full-time uh employment for, any of us, I guess. And job. If we all put our, I don't know. But for now it's mainly just where we do fun stuff. It's a hobby.
Yeah, I don't make like I rarely, I don't upload on YouTube frequently. I yeah, I just do it for fun. I don't do it to make money or like some people like whenever they like found out, oh, you make videos on YouTube, like they all accuse me of wanting me. They all like would say, oh, you want to be the
Yeah,
next
that
big
is
thing, or you want
common.
to be the next
Yeah,
this
they
person or the next that
yeah
person.
they try to do a lot of a lot of people like to accuse how people come on YouTube like, oh, they just want to do it for the money, when that's not, that's like, I want to say like almost 9 times out of 10 that's not the case. People make videos on YouTube. They just want to upload. They just want to do their own thing.
I
YouTube broadcast yourself. It's you making your own content on a platform. For whoever. It's just you being yourself, I guess.
Yeah, it's
You
just
know,
it's a good creative for me. It's a creative outlet. That's the only way I look at it, really.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how the majority of people who upload stuff on YouTube.
Like Star Wars
I think.
Theory, the only reason he started making videos is because there was one day where he was bored and he had a cold, and so he said, "Why the hell not?" And like when
Hmm.
someone asked, "Hey, what made you decide to become a full-time YouTuber?" He said, "I did not decide it. It just kind of happened."
Hmm. And it's not the only example. It's happened to like a few other YouTubers. I mean, I can't really name any off the top of my head right now, but yeah, like some of them, just by accident, or well, I don't want to say like by accident, but it just kind of it just kind of happened.
Yeah. Hey Heather, who are you drawing right now exactly?
Um, you'll see. I mean, well, I don't actually know how much you know, but seeing as I don't shut up about it that often, I am doing a Gambit Eye.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see it now. So his iris is gonna be like red or pinkish or
Mm-hmm. Oops.
cool.
Accidentally hit the volume on you. Why the fuck did that open? I didn't ask you to do that.
See, oh yeah, we could have. This is a conversation topic for the three of us.
Mhm.
Our duet. Now we're finally. I think now would probably be a good time to talk about it.
What about
Uh,
it?
well, because like we were talking about, well, like the first conversation was like with Sam was like how he was like editing the that music cover for Daniel, and he's kind of doing the same for us.
Yeah.
And I don't know how's the progress going. I mean, I don't know how exactly which one you're doing first and stuff. I don't know exactly how what the order of the stuff, the videos you're working on is.
Well, seeing as he probably has Daniel's shit.
I already edited Daniel's cover and sent it back to him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna re-record it, but like all he sent me was the first take. Or I don't know if that was the first take or whatever. The take he sent me, I just synced it with the instrumental, polished it with like equalization and stuff like that, to improve the audio quality. And then just sent it back to him, and then that was the end of that. Then I have and then I finished the Brachiosaurus shirt for Will, and then of course I've got the Sprite fight, and then and then, of course, for college classes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it really, the only, well, and also, the only, like, the other thing that's, like, a smaller project is just, my own gameplay channel where, okay, I've been doing, like, Super Mario Maker streams, which I actually get a pretty good amount of people coming to watch it. Some people actually suggest like levels in the chat for me, and I play their levels.
Have you ever thought about creating your own level in that? Because it's kind of like the whole premise of the game.
I'm not. But I did give it a try one time. I'm not particularly good at it, but then again, that's not. I'm not particularly like familiar of the entire like system in Mario Maker aside from the basics, but I find it more fun to play some other people's levels, at least when I'm streaming. Since I'm not particularly good at making Mario Maker levels, watching a live stream of me making a level wouldn't be particularly entertaining. A live stream of someone making Mario Maker levels that would be entertaining is if Ross O'Donovan streamed himself making levels, because like, yes, let's see how you make these torturous death traps that ruin your friendships. But yeah.
This is gonna drive me batshit real fast. Ugh.
But yeah, like watching art streams like this is interesting to watch because Heather's actually good at what she's doing. So
that's a strong word there.
Sorry everybody. She's just not used to to getting a lot of positive feedback, not just from her friends, but to quite a few fans on her.
Quite a few fans. Make it sound like I have fans. I don't.
Yeah, you do. You just keep.
No, I don't. Seriously. I mean, like, literally, it's like anybody within my close circle, really. That's about it. I don't have, like, strangers who are regularly like, oh, yeah, sweet. I don't know why I'm doing the lash line right now. It's not time to do that. It'll inevitably get colored over anyways. Let's see.
Yeah, I was really just curious, about me and Heather's duet song cover.
Tyson, you're kind of staticky on the Discord.
Oh. Okay. How's that?
That's better.
Okay. Yeah, it was mainly yeah, just wondering about about, if, you've done any work on me and Heather's song cover, but it sounds like you've already been doing a lot, so.
Well, yeah, I didn't also
Plus,
has.
I still haven't even sent my parts, and I told you should re-record all your shit, so it's on one
Well,
track.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only reason I haven't worked on it at all is because I thought I was supposed to wait until Heather sent in her part.
hmm yeah, I'm sorry I didn't, I
I
didn't.
mean, you could edit his part if you wanted to. I'm just saying that I don't have mine, so you'll still have to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just telling him though that he should record it all in one shot with singular takes. That way you don't accidentally take the wrong one or something, or just so it's easier for you so you don't have to splice a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I figured
I
it'd be
mean,
easier if you only had to edit two soundtracks, one vocal for female, one vocal for male, sync it to the audio.
Well, that's not that big. That's not really that big a problem. Like, well, one thing that would help with that is if I'd have I want to I'd probably have to go ahead and listen to the original first, and so I'll know which line goes where. So I don't think that's too big of a problem. If
Well, it wasn't that. Tyson has multiple takes of line verses in the thing. Like you
That-
hear him redo parts more than once.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
in the
mostly did
same.
that
Okay.
because
I'm
I
not
wanted to hear
concerned about the
how.
order thing. I know it's easy for you to figure that out, but it's just a thing. I don't know. I was just saying it would be easier if he just went ahead and got one clean recording for all of his lines.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe if he did like one clean recording that wasn't like one recording through the entire song that wasn't meant to be like the final take, just like a thing, so I had an idea of which lyrics went where, and so with the other multiple takes, I could just replace some in the in the areas where like I already have a recording idea of where they. Oh, the screen went black. Oh,
What?
it's back again.
I didn't notice anything.
Maybe it was just on my end then.
Hmm.
But yeah, so I guess like one take, going through the entire song would be helpful, but like I could always replace the parts that you would want me to replace if that was the case.
No, I can
Why is
do
this
that. I
fucking
can
thing
do
lagging so much?
I could do I could do a full uninterrupted take, with all the lines.
Yeah. Speaking of retakes, so I think we've mentioned this before. All of the all of the audio has been EQ'd, at least like the first draft of all the audio, so to speak. We're probably gonna do some retakes on certain lines. Also,
Yeah.
another thing is a thing about that, Tyson. When you do retakes, there were some audio files where there were different lines of different characters in one audio file, which
Yeah.
and with how I like to organize the lines, I would have to like split them into two audio files and like save them into different folders, and I would have to highlight different parts when EQing instead of just EQing them all the entire file at once.
Mhm.
So when you do retakes, could you
Make them separate, like one for each character.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah. No, I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing is
Second time
with
out.
Daniel's so the main problem with Daniel's microphone is it's really, when he first hits the start recording button, it starts out really muffly and doesn't like really stop until he's spoken for like 5 seconds. And so there were some files where he didn't wait long enough, so that's gonna have to be a reason for some retakes.
Okay.
And as for as for you, since you didn't record from a laptop, you recorded from your iPad. You didn't have so much gain control.
Well, I don't know.
What?
Well, it's not an iPad, but go on.
Oh right, just your phone. So that as a result, you didn't have a lot of gain control. So if you were too close to the mic, there'd be peaking, but then you had to get far away from the mic, which resulted in some like reverb from the room, which I was able to tone down a bit, but there's some where it's noticeable. So what I'm thinking is for the retakes, I think maybe you should go to, if you can go do. We should schedule a day where like you go to Daniel's house, and also. My friend Nikolai, he actually I think he told me one time he has an extra microphone, so I think I might ask him if he could temporarily lend it to you and Daniel, so there could be a day where you could go to Daniel's house and then get in a call with me, and then like
I feel like we should.
and then we do the retakes with the better microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know. I think that would work pretty well. I was just gonna say that we should, obviously, we should tell Daniel, of course, and all that.
Yeah.
Like, let him know exactly what's going on.
Yeah. But again, that'll be. This is kind of me talking ahead of schedule here. That'll be after the animation is done. And and also, I also have the. If you guys don't have any more like time codes left to send me, I could probably just go ahead and edit the best of 2016 thing as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't really think of many other things at the moment. If you want to make, the first best of 2016 compilation.
Yeah. And if that ends up being a part 1, like if you think of more time codes, like enough where it's worth making another video,
making a second part,
I'll probably like take part 1 down and then just combine it with part 2, so it just all
make it to.
Oh, hi Daniel.
Well, shit. If I knew you guys were gonna do a stream, I would have hopped on.
Yeah, I did say like, would Daniel be fine with this, and they said yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with it, yeah, but I was just like, I would have came on if I knew.
It was the first attempt was a hot disaster, anyways, and it's not like we're doing anything particularly important here.
Yeah, it's just a chill out stream.
What?
I'm pretty sure Daniel would. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna. I was gonna say like I think he'd beg to differ.
No.
Oh well, the first project maybe he might have begged to differ, except without a plan. It was just bombing so hard.
Yeah.
Sam wanted to put that fugly ass 3-year-old logo I made you on a T-shirt, and I said no.
Correction.
And
Daniel talked about
yes.
well. I guess, I guess he talked about making T-shirts in general, but I guess he didn't say that logo in particular. Let's bring Daniel up to speed, shall we?
I told him, Daniel, that I will make a new logo for you to use, because that other one is terrible. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I was afraid of that happening. Damn it. There we go.
It's alright with me.
Better than a King Cole.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do, by the way, I finished the Brachiosaurus. I think I might need to make a slight adjustment, but I finished the Brachiosaurus shirt for Will.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make I might make a little like tutorial video, showing you and Will what to do on a site called Spreadshirt, which is a site where you can post your shirt designs and sell shirts.
Okay.
Yeah. The complicated part really is that you'd have to on the website fill out tax and bank information, so you'd get paid for every time a shirt is bought.
I'd actually like that.
Shooting dice.
Yeah.
A girl named Doris and oh, that girl looked nice. His eyes upon her. and the trouble soon begin.
You gonna
Found
send me a picture so I can see what the state looks like?
Which one?
Yeah, he
Will's?
posted it. If it was Will's, then he already posted it in the the main Discord chat. Or
Did he? Oh, I see it.
took to fight.
And then
So-
fucking Heather's reaction when after he's like, the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah. Baddest man.
Well, looking a bit closer, Daniel, I think it would be more accurate to call it the son of a brontosaurus.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a slight adjustment and give it a bigger bump on its head and send it to Will.
Yeah. I guess since I'm here, I might as well play something while we talk. I guess I'll play some Rondo of Blood.
I thought you were playing something.
No, I was watching YouTube videos the whole time, and then I stumbled upon the stream, and I'm like, oh.
Wait, you
Okay.
didn't notice that the stream was going on while you
I
were
never got a
watching YouTube?
notification. No, I don't get notifications on the PS4.
Oh my god. Oh, you were on the PS4. Okay, I thought you were like on your phone or something.
Did somebody just die?
Wait a minute, I have the volume turned. Is this coming from my controller?
I just heard somebody go, ah!
Yep, noises are coming from my controller.
Richter, was that you?
Yes.
Richter Belm. Oh, you're playing Rondo of Blood?
Yep.
That's what he said.
Awesome. Sorry.
Richter, are you alright? Do you need a moment? No! Okay, well, we're here if you need anything.
Do 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 do
Oh.
do 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 do
A different way to be.
You'll probably hear that sound a lot because I suck at this game immensely. And for whatever reason, Sam wants me to play Castlevania X again eventually, and I'm just like, knowing how much I'm gonna suck at that game and how many deaths I'm gonna play it, and oh boy.
Alright, now that Daniel's here, Sam, you can tell him all the stuff about the sprite fight now.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, let's bring him up to speed on that. We actually just finished talking about that right when Daniel got on. But so Daniel, with
So
the,
Sam.
yeah, just an update on, 1 second.
Sam, gotta kill Richter again.
I told you, I'm gonna die a lot.
No, I just heard you select an item. Or something like that.
Whoa.
Has anyone come to tell me I suck yet?
No.
No, there's no one in the chat.
Nothing but praise, Heather. Nothing but praise.
Actually,
There's not
nothing
even
but
anyone
nothing.
in there, is there? Yeah, I was gonna say. You little shit.
How dare you lie to us straight to her face?
It's a half-truth. Because they haven't said anything negative.
And all my dreams never
I hate that flying purple skull. Oh, boy.
Anyway, so, Daniel. So,
No! Yeah.
so, as far a report on, so I finished EQing a while ago. I finished EQing all of the sprite fight audio, and so here's what I as far as retakes go, here's what I'm proposing. So, basically, after the animation is done, and like all of the EQ'd sprite audio for now will just serve as a placeholder, except for the parts that don't need retakes. But you know, we don't know which is which yet quite. But I have an idea of quite a few that will need retakes. So basically, how it's gonna work is after I make the first draft with the animation and voiceover and stuff, it'll be a day where like I get to we all get on a Discord call and I'll show you guys I'll show you guys the the sprite fight with all the audio, and
Damn it,
for
which set is it in?
for one thing
Sorry.
we'll talk it's all good. For one thing we'll talk about
As long as I don't have to do that one scene, Sam, like, you know the one I'm talking about, I'm sure. The one that I had to take many takes on. Ring a bell? Anyways, as long as I don't have to do that one.
What's he talking about?
It was a while ago. I don't. Hold on. I'm sure I'll know which
There
one.
was a certain part where I had to, I don't know, scream my lungs out. I'm
Oh,
pretty
the
sure it's
porcupine. Oh
terrible.
yeah, that's the. Oh yeah, that's the one where like.
That's already being cut.
Yeah, that's. Yeah,
that part's been cut, Daniel. That was cut like
Wait,
a
cut.
while ago.
Oh what? Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what it's either cut or we'll do just a retake where he sounds more annoyed than angry. I kind of just misled you there, but anyway.
Yeah, huge misleadings. Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
Anyway,
Too late. Still too late. God damn it. Come on.
So basically, what will happen is when we're in a Discord call, we'll watch the thing all the way through, like without interruption, and then we'll go through it a second time with like pausing, and I'll give you guys some like feedback on which ones I think should have retakes of, and then you can also say which ones you would want to do retakes of, and then we'll go through it again, and this time you got and the third time we go through it, you guys will give me feedback on my dialogue and which ones you think I should retake.
Basically what I said like a couple months ago, where we would all listen to each other's lines and then give our feedback.
Yeah, but like but since like. But since like
Tyson's gonna be critiquing everything, and I'll be like, that sounds okay.
I'm not gonna critique everything, Daniel.
No, I'm just trying to be funny, saying how I am not a good critique. Like, I'm just gonna be saying things like, "Oh yeah, that sounds good. I think that's okay," and you'll be like, "No, Daniel, think about it some more. Come on." And I'll be like,
So in other words, what Daniel is saying is he's not going to be as critical as you and me, Tyson.
Yeah, which is why I might have to hold his hand through this one.
Please don't do it literally.
We won't be able to. We'll be in 3 different locations. Anyway, so then after we so after we critique each other's lines and maybe see which line, there are a couple other lines like see which lines would be cut or which would be redone or so on and so forth. Then we would now here are the main problems I came across in your and Tyson's audio. So in your audio, Daniel, the main problem with your microphone seemed to be like it would be like when you hit the record button, it would be incredibly muffled unless you waited like 5 seconds, and not in every audio file did you wait enough time. So there's a slight problem there. And then of course, as for Tyson, he since he was recording it all from his phone, he didn't have a lot of gain control. So either if he was too close to the mic, it would distort, the audio would distort whenever he shouted like "Chaos Blast" or something like that. But if he had to in order to have some kind of gain control and have it not distort, he had to back up from the mic. But that resulted in he picking up some like echoing around the room. So yeah, which I was able to reduce to an extent, but like unfortunately it's not something I can completely get rid of without affecting the quality of the audio. So
yeah, so otherwise, which we can still hear it.
Yeah. So
oh fuck! Don't do that. God damn it! I hate it when it does this.
So so yeah.
Shut up, Daniel.
Anyway, so and so so here's my idea. So Nikolai, he one time when when he thought I needed a microphone, he said, like, if you need a microphone, I have an extra one. And I'm like, no, I don't need it. I have a Yeti microphone. And he's like, oh, yeah, forgot about that. But yeah, so he has an extra microphone, so I think I might ask him to let you borrow it, Daniel. And so then what will happen is we'll have a session where Tyson comes over to your house, and like we do, and like put me in a Discord call, and we do the retakes, and we do the retakes there. We'll all like be on the call, like directing you guys, and of course, I'll show you like any retakes I've done at that point, and like you guys can give me feedback there as well. So yeah, that's how that system would work.
Whoever wants.
Sounds good to me.
All right, Tyson.
No, that's we already agreed to it before we got on the call.
Right. Yeah.
They can only do.
All right, cool. So that concludes that subject. I only have one monitor available, and I can't really since I'm capturing Heather's screen from like a desktop audio. I can't really put any windows in front of it, but oh well.
I'm sorry.
No, that's on me. That's not on you, Heather. That's on me. And on OBS for not being able to capture Discord in a window capture.
God damn it! Would you stop doing that, asshole?
No, I'm kidding.
Shut up, Daniel. Oh, God, I forget what it was, but I think it was because I was watching Orange is the New Black and they made an Exorcist joke. I just thought of my possessed voice that I used for Doki Doki Literature Club.
I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat.
No, you have to say it faster.
No, only she can do it. Only she can do that. The way she.
It's because they were talking about The Exorcist, though. You know?
Yeah.
She does that thing, and she's like, your mother sucks cocks in hell.
The hell did you just say?
That's what she says, or he says, or whatever.
Fuck your father, fuck your father, fuck your father.
Oh my god.
Fuck your father, fuck your father.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try to say something in that voice, but I'm like, no.
That was just so creepy, though. We were talking about it, and it was just like, we need to do, like, a scarier voice. And it was just like, I was just bathing in the heat of your body. It's fucking creepy. Anyways, I was doing something, and then I got distracted by Exorcist jokes. Honey, I need your beverage, baby girl. Doing the dog and well established. Just want to ask if you might want to give me a name, explain your status. I don't mean shit. I know these bitches want to settle you. You on my short list of you. The mother dude's okay, but I'm feeling you. What you gonna do about it? You just trust me. Got your heart beating the thug.
Daniel.
Till I get the gangster love.
Daniel, can you hear?
My clicking is me saying yes. I'm going.
That doesn't. I'm sorry, I don't speak clicking, Daniel.
Just wanna ride.
Anyways,
You're telling me you don't speak Uganda Knuckles? Okay.
But do you know the way?
No, please, not this again.
Now listen here, my brother. No, I'm not gonna.
Now listen here, my brother.
Just,
We make if a Knuckles has tits, we make it our queen.
No.
And Tyson is gone.
He'll be back.
I told you to shh. Why? Why didn't you listen?
Because I was just bathing in the feeling, you know.
Wow, does Uganda Knuckles really scar Tyson that badly?
Well, he likes doing the "oh no" a lot whenever I bring it up, but besides that, I don't think he's really been on the whole "you gun and knuckles" thing like as much as the rest of the world.
Well,
Kind of
then
like Kenny.
well, apparently he does not
Sit
know the
down,
way.
what shame. Seems an
Hey, Tyson,
awful
welcome back.
waste.
Personally, it's
Such a
just
nice
I just didn't really care much for the meme. You know, when it
Yeah,
first came out,
like-
oh, that's a thing.
Exactly like I said.
Traced.
Yeah.
Business needs a lift.
You know, like it was one thing to know what the when they like made fun of like the Knuckles from
Think of it as
Sonic Adventure. You know, the whole like oh no deal.
if you get my
Um,
drift. Seems an awful waste.
Yeah, I know
something
my
like
friend a
this,
lot.
you know.
I mean, with the price of meat, what it is.
They have something like this.
If you get it.
I'm just like, okay, that's the thing.
For instance, Mrs. Money and a pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling Sam that you're kind of just like you never really held on to the whole "you gun and knuckles" thing.
Correct me if I'm wrong, there's even a whole lot of like controversy of the thing possibly being like racist. Actually,
Gee, I
towards,
wonder
you know,
why.
people yeah. Or wherever that was actually the intention of the people who created the meme.
They themselves were like, "Oh no."
Yeah. Well, Mr. Toad,
Probably not.
Mr. Toad, what is that sound?
If that was their intention.
Yes, Mr. Toad, yes, Mr. Toad, yes, all around. Devour man out there, and who are we to deny
By the way,
it?
Daniel, Tyson mentioned, like, do you ever plan on streaming Kingdom Hearts 3? Like, do you plan on getting a capture card?
I've already been over this. That I have to get the PS4 version first.
What was that? It's priest.
Well,
Have a little priest.
question, Daniel.
Is it very good?
When do you think you would ever like spend like $150 on an Elgato capture
So
card?
it's pretty fresh. Awful lot of fat. Only where it's at.
See,
You got poet or something like that.
we live in a day and age where emulation.
Wait, one
is a
second.
bigger
What's
thing,
Heather?
and it's growing.
Heather?
Try the priest.
Heather, I'm
What?
trying to listen to what Daniel's saying.
Okay.
So basically, I'm just saying that we live in this day and age where emulation is a bigger thing now. And when I get my brand new computer, I'll have all the means to do a lot of emulated like games like PS2, PS3, Xbox 360, that sort of thing.
Well,
So I never really thought of getting an Elgato capture card or something like that.
well, yeah, but I think, well, for one thing, Daniel, as far as like emulators go, you can only go like so far with them, instead of and not have like, well, for one thing, FPS issues or because like on a console, it's less likely you'll have performance issues than on a computer, for one thing, and secondly, that it's unlikely for like current generation consoles there would be emulators, so it's like it's still worth getting, so you could stream. Well, for one thing, you could plug the capture card into your computer and you could stream console games from OBS. So that way, not only could you still stream PS4 and Xbox One, you could also stream with the intro and everything.
That's true, but again, that's why Xbox and PlayStation 4 have their own streaming like service most of the time.
But
It
still,
works.
that's without the intro, and also only the PS4 can stream on YouTube.
Doesn't mean I can't make a YouTube video saying, "Hey, I'm streaming on this service."
But can you stream with commentary on that service?
Yes.
You can?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you have the means to?
Of course. I have a headset.
Okay,
And
can you download your streams from there and post them on YouTube?
I'm sure there's a way, and even not, I can always just leave a link in the description for that streaming service in case anyone missed a stream.
Okay.
On
Well,
the
what
other
if you wanted
service.
to stream on do a Nintendo Switch stream?
But I'm not trying to diss anything because, again, this is my personal opinion. But none of the Switch games at the moment are really considered stream worthy. And I'm
You
not
don't think?
Aside from maybe like Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, except that.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, Smash Bros, Mario Kart, Zelda Breath of the Wild. I mean, I know it came out roughly 2 years ago now, but still.
Maybe not that last one.
I'd probably
I
only.
mean, don't get me
do-
wrong. It's obviously a great game, but not something for a stream.
Why not?
I'd probably
At least that's in
only
my
do
opinion.
Smash Brothers, honestly. But that's just one game. And I don't know. Like I said, I just never really thought about it, and I'm probably not going to think much on it for a while.
Okay.
Fuck.
Because just one payment of $150. It's definitely worthwhile getting it.
I'll think about it, Sam. That's all I'm going to leave it on.
Okay. Fair enough.
Let's see. Oh yeah, we were. I don't know if Danny, if you've been seeing how the last couple streams, we released a couple. I've been doing. Looks like they got a bit of attention. With Gang Beasts and Friday the 13th.
I haven't noticed that, unfortunately.
I am. Sorry, go on.
No, I was just gonna say, like it feels like with Gang Beasts especially, that one got, looks like people were really like looking forward to that series coming back.
Yeah. It was nice to see like Friday and Gang Beasts revived, and also we did Sea of Thieves, so we brought a new thing. Yeah, that's another thing. We got Kenny set up with OBS, so now we have more than one person who could stream from their computer. And also, speaking of which, on my gameplay channel, my standalone gameplay channel, I've been doing like Super Mario Maker streams for the past couple months, and that I streamed a lot of from like November of 2018 to now. I've been streaming a good amount of Minecraft and Super Mario Maker, and that's gotten me from like 62 subscribers to 88 in like a matter of a few months, which I know by the standards of like bigger YouTubers, that's obviously not much, but I mean, for our standards, that's pretty good. So what I was gonna bring up is maybe we could stream Mario Maker on here. That'd get some attention.
That's what you'd like to do?
Yeah, but yeah.
I mean, I don't have to be included in every stream, mind you. This is a group channel after all, so...
Okay.
You guys are more than welcome to stream anything you'd like.
Okay.
Well,
that would make streams more frequent. If we didn't have to wait for one person every single time. And plus, we usually, whenever we're streaming, we always do it in this call so we can share streams in this call group, so Daniel could jump in at any time, basically. Hence, like he did it with this stream.
yeah, I did.
Exactly.
Also, on the topic of things I would stream from my HD PVR, since you can't stream Kingdom Hearts 3 here on YouTube, I guess there's no real reason to like cease the Kingdom Hearts final mix. So do you think you would want to still continue that?
Of course.
All right.
See.
That eyebrow is way too petite.
So you've been using it. So you've been using an emulator, Daniel. Now, you know.
Oh yeah, I helped him set up a PlayStation 2 emulator.
And let me tell you, it runs slow.
But that's because of the computer he has, not the emulator itself.
Yes, it's because of the computer. So as soon as I purchase this PC, acquire it, and move stuff from my laptop onto my new computer, then everything should run smoothly.
Awesome. So, and I'm guessing the Sly Cooper. I don't know if it'd be an Ambassadors of Chaos stream or a Ray Plays stream, but then you get to use that Ray Plays intro for the first time.
We'll see.
I haven't seen the intro. I don't know if you guys. I don't know if it's like
It's on. It's on the channel. It's just hidden from everyone else.
Well, I'd say you actually have seen it, Tyson. Daniel showed it to you, but I'll send you a link.
I don't remember.
Let me just. It's in a playlist of intros. Here it is. Ray Plays intro up, and the name of the song used is "Upbeat Forever" by Kevin MacLeod, which is fitting since Daniel is referred to as the upbeat, quote unquote.
Is he?
Yeah, in the channel,
yeah.
In the channel, Daniel's the upbeat, Heather's the creative, Tyson's
now you really
the
sound like an Oron host club.
That's funny.
Tyson's the eldest, and what's Kenny?
Yeah, he's the decisive.
Yeah, he is the decisive. Yeah.
You know what would be funny? Something funny Heather could do. Make the logo. All of us are normal selves, but give us Owen High School Host Club uniforms.
Daniel, please. It's too late. He's already gone on a crazy laughing spree.
Boy.
I'm laughing because it's just so imaginable. I can picture it. It's so glorious.
Okay, well, enjoy that fantasy in your mind, because
It's never gonna happen. I know. It's just, oh my god, that'd
not
be
if I don't
funny.
get paid for it, or if I'm really bored, maybe. Because I was gonna do some Oron fan art anyways, maybe one day, but.
Anyway, Tyson, click on the video I put in the chat.
Oh, okay. There it is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, alright.
That's all.
What do you think, Tyson?
Drop the laugh.
What?
It's... The motion is a little awkward and the kind of off-putting how he's in a dark forest where he could be attacked by Slenderman, and lose the laugh.
I didn't really think of it like that, but now that you mention it, I thought of it more as like
Give
a
it to Tyson.
It's Tyson. It's Tyson, and well, I mean, like, I didn't really think of it like that. I thought of it more as like, kind of like, you know, a fantasy like forest, like hence why like you know it's like him with a Link outfit.
To
And
me,
my
it just
obsession with fantasy.
Yeah.
yeah, that doesn't really look like a fantasy. To me, it looks like it's something out of a horror game almost.
Oh well. Okay, that's not how I interpret it, but yeah, I guess I could see from your point of view how it looks like that.
Mhm. And Heather, what do you mean by like giving that to me?
Leaving it to you to be the savage one if it's not me.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we're kind of making progress here finally.
Welcome,
Yeah,
Black
looks like
Gray.
this is adding a lot more detail. Oh, okay, everybody's here. Oh,
What?
everybody's here.
Oh.
Everybody's here. No, I'm kidding.
Everyone is here in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yes, what it
What?
is.
No.
Tell him.
Fuck off.
Tell him what it is. Tell him with your teeth.
What? I don't. Okay.
What?
Well, no, I was just trying to wrap my head around what?
Wrapped his head around what I said. That's all he was trying to do.
Yeah, because I couldn't catch all of what you were saying.
I said, tell him with your teeth. In the Vegeta voice.
I think what he meant to say was, catch it, Nappa. Catch it with your teeth.
But not
Yeah, I'm trying. It's not easy, Vegeta.
So, maybe...
I still gotta finish Undertale as well.
You mean
I've only
Delhi?
left-
Can you believe, like, 3 years ago we said we were gonna do a fully voiced playthrough of that on the channel?
I mean, we
And
still,
Still haven't done it.
Well, to be fair, well, to be fair, that's that. Well, to be fair, like none of you guys really. Well, I get Tyson knows how to edit because he took a class, but I mean he doesn't have the software. He doesn't have the software. The only one of us who does have the software for video editing is me. But you know we have other projects
We
before
weren't
that.
gonna edit it, we were just gonna record it and put it up.
Oh.
Yeah. It was just gonna be like it was just gonna be pre-recorded, over the gameplay stuff,
And you know what? When I get my new computer, that can be a reality because I'll be able to actually stream something and share a screen for you guys and have you guys like in a chat room with me all at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there is still, it's still, gonna happen.
God, I gotta finish Final Fantasy 9 too. Jeez. I'm just like
What happened
scrolling on all these.
Oh.
We've already had the 7 talk.
Well, yeah, because you still have to.
I never streamed 7. Don't plan to stream 7. I'm not gonna touch the game anymore. I know everything I need to know about it. I'm done. End discussion.
Plus, isn't Final Fantasy VII kind of overplayed?
Yeah, considering its many parodies and
Probably the single most popular game in the series.
not to mention, yeah.
Most popular. Okay,
Most
so it's kind of like
fun.
Final Fantasy VII's like the Ocarina of Time of Final Fantasy in a way.
Yeah,
Sorta.
you could see it. You could see it like that, I guess.
Way.
God damn it.
Yeah, I guess you could see it like that.
World.
Yes.
You streamed World of Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 9, and Final Fantasy 15.
Did I stream Final Fantasy 15? Oh yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, with no mic.
Yeah, that was the one when you forgot to turn on your mic. You literally
No,
had it off the whole.
I didn't have mic.
You were talking. You were talking on the stream, but it didn't record your audio.
No, it was backwards. It recorded the audio, but it didn't record my mic.
That's what I meant. Your mic wasn't wasn't working or something.
He wasn't referring to the game audio at all.
Yeah, it was talking about your mic audio.
Huh. To be fair, having your mic audio off would have saved you in part 2 of your Final Fantasy IX stream, because then no one would have heard you mispronounce synchronization.
Yeah, let's not bring that up again.
Let's see.
That's probably going to be highlight. Well, that's definitely going to... Whenever I get to, like, the 2017 best of... Well, I'm bringing up Premiere Pro right now to put in the 2016 time codes. But, like, for the 2017, that's definitely going to be a highlight. It's synchronization!
Oh, that's right. I didn't show you, Daniel, that all the 2016 highlights from the streams we did back then.
No, I guess you didn't.
Yeah, there was a lot. I mean, a lot. Oh God, I'm trying to find them right now.
Ah, jeez. Okay. How about this? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just put in the time codes, but like for that to like be there and not like disturb the stream and also like get in the way of your guys' audio, I think we may have to call it a stream here. I mean, we've been streaming for what, like an hour and almost 3 minutes?
Just about almost.
Just over.
I mean,
an hour.
Heather's been doing a lot. She's been making a lot of progress with this.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's basically just an image to fill space while they listen to people talk. So.
Yeah. But I mean, if I want to, but if you guys want me to make progress on the best of, I think we should call it a stream here.
I don't care.
Okay, what about the rest of you guys?
I'm fine with it.
I didn't even know you were streaming.
That's
Well, it's kind of a.
Well, now you know.
Choice.
Yeah. Alright, well, that ought to be the end then. So, Daniel, now that you're here, you want to do the outro?
Thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye!
Hey.